My name is Kevin Deitch with Capital Blind and Drapery Company. We have provided for Weaver and Jacobs Construction Company the Gregory Portland High School edition. Some manual roller shades manufactured by Draper Inc. www.draperinc.com. This video will serve as a brief training video as well as some maintenance tips for you and everything. Identifying some parts on the roller shade, you have the shade fabric. The shade fabric has a bottom hem. The bottom hem has a hem bar. There's nothing to do with the hem bar. It's a permanent item, should never come out. Also up on top we have what's called a fascia. Fascia is a dust cover for shades and a decorative item. Should also have end caps if it so applies. If it's jam to jam, you won't have your end caps. To operate a flex shade by Draper, please reach for the chain. Try to keep the chain as vertical as possible, as close to the shade as possible. To operate it in the up position, merely pull down with one hand as you guide the chain with the other hand. Pull it all the way up until the stop bead that's already been installed on the shade stops at the bracket level. Don't jam it up in there, just pull it up gently. Don't yank it up in there, just pull it up gently. And it stops, and you can't go any further than that. The hem bar is always set down further than the fascia. That's so it doesn't get caught up in the fascia, thus causing you problems at a later date. To lower the shade, simply reverse the process, again guiding the chain with one hand as you pull down with the other hand. And again, gently pull it down all the way up to the stop bead. Again, don't yank it to the stop bead. As far as any maintenance for the shade is pretty much a maintenance-free item. The fascia should never come off. Please do avoid hitting it in a shock type situation, although it's on there pretty good. If you throw a basketball up against it, it might indeed pop off. But as long as normal use, just wiping it down and something like that, not pushing very hard, it should stay in place forever. To clean the shade cloth, a damp cloth, just wipe down your shade, getting all the dust off of it. Don't make it too wet because then the water will get caught in between the weave. If you have a blackout on this particular job, it might be a solid fabric, but nonetheless, don't get the cloth too wet. Just a damp cloth and wipe it. If you do want a little additional cleaning power, just put 1 drop of Dawn per gallon of water and then wipe it on down, and again with a damp rag. Don't use chemicals. You use chemicals on this. This is a material that can react to chemicals, and you could do damage that you can't undo. So just keep it clean, water, and a rag. The shade is covered by the full warranty should you need any warranty work, which covers defects in materials and workmanship. Please contact Capital Blind. We will be an agent for Draper long after we finished your job. We've been with them for 30 years. So indeed, we can get you taken care of. If indeed, for whatever reason, Capital doesn't exist anymore, Draper's been around since 1902, so there should be no issues with warranty that way. You can contact them on the website I mentioned earlier. And that concludes the training video for manual shades for the Gregory Portland High School edition.